The highly anticipated follow-up to one of the most well-liked Disney Plus series during Phase 4 may have been hinted to by Loki Season 2's shocking conclusion. Although not directly related to the larger franchise, Marvel Studios' Loki was released as a standalone series in the MCU, but it did lay the groundwork for important ideas that were later explored in other MCU endeavors. The universe was most prominently introduced to the MCU by Loki in Season 1, and since then, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, the Scarlet Witch, and Ant-Man have all explored it. The conclusion of Loki Season 2 also teased viewers with a subtly revealed tie to a previously revealed character, implying that the well-liked Phase 4 hero had a bright future. Using his newfound ability to slip time, Tom Hiddleston's Loki battled alongside his allies at the Time Variance Authority in the dramatic climax of Loki Season 2, adjusting the temporal loom so that it could hold the volume of new branches formed following the collapse of the sacred timeline. Loki shattered the loom and took over its function, assembling the branching timelines and watching over the multiverse as its new guardian, after understanding this was not feasible. Other characters associated with Loki, such as Mobius, Sylvie, Ouroboros, and Ravonna Renslayer, have unclear MCU destinies. However, a new hypothesis might provide insight into the latter's destiny. In the first season of Loki, Gugu Mbatha-Raw made her debut as Ravonna Renslayer. She was first shown as a judge at the TVA, but she later turned renegade after discovering that the godlike timekeepers were a facade. In Loki Season 2, Renslayer collaborated with Miss Minutes to enlist and control Victor Timely, a 19th-century incarnation of He Who Remains and Kang the Conqueror. However, this endeavor resulted in her being chopped off by Sylvie and sent to the Void. In the second season finale of Loki, Renslayer awakened in the Void. Although it seems like Alioth met her there, her true fate at the conclusion of the show is unclear. Throughout Loki Season 2, Marvel Studios deftly concealed several allusions to the MCU's Moon Knight series and ancient Egyptian culture. Examples include Sylvie's Ankh jewelry and Casey's listening to Mark Spector's Staying Awake podcast in the first episode. When Ravonna Renslayer awakens in the Void at the end of Loki Season 2, there is a distant pyramid that can be seen, providing even another point of connection. The ancient Egyptian pharaoh Rama-Tut, who made his film debut in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania's mid-credits sequence, is a logical connection to Kang the Conqueror and his variations, since they have played a significant role in the Loki series. There is an odd relationship between Ravonna Renslayer and the Kang the Conqueror version Rama-Tut in Marvel Comics. Throughout Kang's numerous incarnations, various incarnations of Ravonna Renslayer appeared often, establishing a love-hate connection with the villain. However, during Rama-Tut's reign, Ravonna assumed the role of the Moon Knight, serving as the doppelganger of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. Since Rama-Tut was hinted at in Oscar Isaac's debut series before making his appearance in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, it's plausible that the antagonist, and possibly even Ravonna Renslayer, will make an appearance in the as-yet unannounced Moon Knight Season 2. Oscar Isaac debuted as the MCU's Moon Knight in Phase 4. The lack of word about a possible Moon Knight Season 2 after the premiere of Phase 4's Moon Knight raised concerns about the show's future and the survival of Oscar Isaac's lead anti-hero. However, a major revamp of the MCU's Disney Plus series has been announced by Marvel Studios, indicating that fewer new characters would be added to the Disney streaming service and that more episodes will get second seasons. This may allude to the possibility that Moon Knight, one of the most watched Disney Plus series during Phase 4, would eventually receive its highly anticipated second season, which may carry over both Mark Spector's and Loki Season 2's Ravonna Renslayer storylines. Marvel Studios has not yet officially confirmed Moon Knight Season 2, despite intense speculation. As a result, it is unknown when or if this possible sequel will air as part of the MCU's multiverse saga. However, Rama-Tut would be the ideal villain to develop in Moon Knight Season 2, should it come out before 2026's Avengers, the Kang Dynasty and the conclusion of the multiverse saga. This is because Rama-Tut's presence in ancient Egypt is closely related to the pantheon of Egyptian deities presented in Moon Knight. Given that Season 2 of Loki features Egyptian symbolism, Season 2 of Moon Knight may offer the greatest chance to carry over Phase 5 series plots.